Trump is running as the flaming orange sword of vengeance against all American elites, global elites as well, but American elites in particular, and I would say specifically in government to some extent, but even more than that, in the media. And a huge amount of Trump's appeal, this is not why I find him, I do not respond to this myself, to be clear, but I think a huge amount of his appeal is that he is somebody who makes liberal, annoying people in the media really, really mad. And every time he says something crazy, those people get extra mad. And you can see that on Twitter, especially over this last weekend. And that politics, it's a sort of almost a politics of pure resentment. And you see that playing out in some ways that are kind of funny, like when Trump goes and play acts as a fry cook at McDonald's. And then you see it also play out in ways that are more like terrifying, like when Trump is threatening to pull the broadcast licenses for journalism that he finds unpleasant, that he doesn't like. But that is the whole pitch. Yes, there's an economic pitch, and I think actually Elon Musk is making that pitch better than Trump is right now, running around talking about size of government and regulation and all of that, as he says we've got to take back the country and win Trump. But Trump himself, his pitch is, hey, you have been forgotten. These wackos at the top, they have ignored you. They don't understand you. They don't live lives that they don't share your values. They don't live lives that are cognizable to you, and they don't care about you at all. And I care about you, and everything. Whenever they hate me, that's their hatred for you, and we're going to throw it back in their faces by putting me back in the White House.
I think that there's a distinct advantage that Trump has. That also explains kind of how someone who's 18 points with an unfavorable rating, whereas Kamala Harris has 5 points favorable, believe it or not, 51 to 46, at least according to that AP poll, is that you can vote for Trump as a way to stick it to them with a capital T. And I'm trying to think of who is the them that Kamala Harris voters derive a similar satisfaction from. Okay, Trump and the MAGA people, but the them that they're trying to get it to, the people that made my, dad or my grandpa lose their minds watching Fox News. It's a perennial, like a New York Magazine type of story. The them don't really bum you out at work. Too much. The them don't have a lot of control over your lives. You don't feel aggressed in some ways.
That was a clip from the latest episode of the Reason Roundtable. To watch another clip, click here. To watch the whole episode, click here, and make sure to subscribe to the Reason Roundtable. You'll be glad you did.